Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Blazing Football. I have Palash Chaturvedi here, who's a Tottenham fan with me, and we are just going to do a pre-match review on Sheffield United versus Tottenham. So Palash, your initial thoughts on the fixture?
I guess we know that Sheffield United currently are out of the form. They have lost, I guess, three in a row. Lost
Yes,
3-0 to Newcastle and followed by uh, yes, they lost to Arsenal in FA Cup,
yes, and
and
also
Man U also defeated.
they also drew they
Yeah,
drew the first match with Aston Villa very unluckily.
yeah. So and now they are playing Tottenham. So I am expecting them to win actually
Oh,
because we are Tottenham. So like charity is in our blood. Yes.
so like, do you think Mourinho would do something new, or I think would he go with the same old same old?
Huh?
Do you think
Sorry.
Mourinho? Do you think Mourinho would go with a new, technique or the new strategy for Sheffield United, or will he go the same way he's been playing?
Uh, Actually, with Mourinho, I found that we actually after the I should say COVID-19 break is over. Uh, in Man U match, he parked the bus, but in West Ham's match, he pressed West Ham, which resulted in 2-0 victory.
Hmm.
So I guess he will try to press Sheffield United, which may or may not happen because it's Mourinho. We don't know.
Mm-hmm. So I think I've been reading about some Ndombele, some controversial stuff about
Yeah.
Ndombele. Is any your thoughts on any of them?
I think it all happened because of Barcelona selling Arthur and Pjanic is coming in. So Barcelona fans started saying that we need one more midfielder. And
Hmm.
last year, Ndombele was in their radar.
Okay.
So Ndombele came coming and unfortunately he's not getting time at Spurs. I don't
Hmm.
know. Few people are saying that it's because he's still not 100% fit.
Hmm.
I don't know like exact reason, but I guess that's why this situation started to happen, and it actually depends on how the next 7 matches go. If Ndombele doesn't get the chance, then we might sell him also. Who knows?
So, like, I think as a Chelsea fan, I think I perfectly know about Mourinho trusting players. I
Yeah.
think Mourinho still doesn't trust Ndombele, to play in the field, I guess.
No, actually, what happened was before lockdown, in press conference, he clearly told that he's not a match fit player,
Oh, okay.
saying some about some player. Then in lockdown, Mourinho was actually uh, caught 3 4 times visiting Ndombele's house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and they both used to have some private training sessions.
Oh,
Ndombele lost a lot of weight in those training sessions, and now he's looking in different shape. So
okay.
actually, I don't know what is going to happen in that situation because it's confusing for us also what is happening. Yes.
So, do you think Mourinho will be given a lot of time like Pochettino in Tottenham, or do you think he should be given lesser time?
Actually, it depends if he gives us top four this season or top five, as they're saying. I'll say Champions League. If he gives us Champions League this season, I guess he'll be given next season also. Like to go and express himself. If next
Mm-hmm.
season turns out to be a howler, then he has to go because we also know that he does not love Tottenham because
Yes.
he has told that wherever he'll go, he just say, "I love the club, I love the club." Then he's
Yes.
coming to Chelsea's biggest rival.
Yes.
So we also know the situation. Everyone knows, and he's earning so much. Yeah. So I guess he
So,
might not. Yeah.
but I think personally that Mourinho is a kind of manager who solely depends on the owner's backing, and even in Chelsea
Yeah.
and also Man U, he got the players he wanted. So, do you think Daniel Levy, would back him perfectly, to give him the players who he needs?
Uh, the thing with that is Mourinho coming into Tottenham, he would have known that he will not get that amount of money, because
Hmm.
before him we had a manager for 5 years who did so much for us, and still the board didn't back him, didn't
Yes.
trust him enough to back him. So I don't
Yes.
think so that they'll go out and back some new manager like for no reason or whatever.
Agreed. So okay. So what do you think will be the lineup for Sheffield with the formation?
What will be the lineup for Sheffield United or for Tottenham?
No, I mean for Tottenham against Sheffield.
Okay, okay. So I guess the goalkeeper is Hugo Lloris. We don't have a better goalkeeper than him at the moment.
Yes. Yes.
Uh, Followed by Ben Davis in left back.
Mm.
Toby, he didn't start for the 2 matches, but I'm expecting Mourinho to start him in Sheffield United's match, as
Okay.
we know that Sheffield has injuries, a lot of injuries.
Yes.
So I expect him to go all out and attack. So
Mm.
Toby is the one who can provide that long ball. So yes, Toby,
Okay.
Davison Sanchez,
Okay.
uh, Serge Aurier, because
Yeah.
Sheffield should also get some penalties. Uh, uh, Musa Sissoko in the middle,
Okay.
followed
So
by yes,
this is a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 formation?
4-2-4-3. 4. Okay,
4-2-3-1, I guess.
4. 4-2-3-1. So
Yeah. Okay.
Musa Sissoko and maybe Ndombele, I want to see him starting now, because
Okay.
it will be an answer to it will be answer to all of us that no, he is a player that we are looking forward in future and all.
Yes. Understandable.
I just want him to start for this reason only, no other reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Followed by Lo Celso,
Mm.
because by far he has been our best player this season.
Mm.
From what old Tottenham fans are commenting, they are saying that they see a Luka Modric in him.
Oh,
That is
okay.
a very big compliment for anyone.
Yes.
Uh, Followed by his son and Bergwijn at their
Yeah.
respective wings. And
I
the
don't think
front,
Bergwijn
I
actually
don't.
started last match. I am not very sure. I don't think
Lucas
Bergwijn's.
Moura started. Lucas Moura
Yes.
started, but that was because we didn't have. We got, I guess, 3 to 4 days for 2 matches. That's why.
Okay. Okay.
Now we
Understandable.
have 9 days, so I guess Bergwijn will start, and followed by one man, that is Harry Kane.
So yeah, I guess
So
that
yeah,
the formation is not a big brainer. I guess. I think
yeah.
it's
For
few
us,
roles
it's
are
not a
fixed. I
big
guess.
brainer. Yeah, pretty much yes. But it's
Yeah.
Mourinho, so who knows what can happen? Maybe
So
we can go with 5 at the back or something. Who knows?
but like this is
Against
your
Sheffield
prediction.
United.
Exactly, but I
Yeah,
think pressing Sheffield United is a better thing to do than defending against them, because I think Sheffield United is also a very defensive team, and they've been
yeah,
performing very
exactly.
well this season. So just now they've been having a very bad form. So I guess this season I think they will do as much as possible.
I guess Dean Henderson won't play this match.
I'm not sure with Dean
He got
Henderson's.
injured. He got
Yeah,
injured.
he got
He got
injured, but I think
Lundstrom is not playing.
I actually think that in the FA Cup, I think Henderson played, so I'm not very sure for
No,
the
no. Their second goalkeeper played, and Lundstrom also got injured.
So let's see if
So
I
this
know.
is a very big blow for Sheffield United.
Yes,
But we are Tottenham after all. Like a team is losing, and suddenly they play first. Their fans also does not have hope, but we know that we'll somehow manage to give them that whatever they want.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is the lineup, you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and
Thank
subscribe.
you
And
for inviting me.
so comment down below any comments you want to. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.